Do you want to unlock the secret to true success? Stay tuned till the end of the story. Listening to the entire lesson could change your perspective forever. Once upon a time, there was a young and ambitious man named Karan who worked tirelessly in a large manufacturing company. His mentor, Mr. Roy, was a senior technician known for his wisdom and vast experience. Under Mr. Roy's guidance, Karan learned the value of dedication, mastering his craft, and focusing on personal growth. Never waste a moment, Mr. Roy would often say. Learn every skill you can and always strive to be the best version of yourself. Years passed and Mr. Roy retired. Karan, now a skilled technician, took over the responsibilities his mentor once shouldered. He worked diligently, solving problems, improving processes, and ensuring everything ran smoothly. However, despite his consistent hard work, Karan felt overlooked. Many of his colleagues, less experienced and less capable, were promoted, while he remained in the same position with little recognition. One day, frustrated and disheartened, Karan visited his old mentor. "Mr. Roy," he began, "I have followed your advice to the letter. I have learned every skill, stayed focused, and done everything asked for. Yet, those with half my abilities are climbing the ladder and I remain stuck." Mr. Roy listened patiently. After a moment of thought, he said, "Karan, tell me, do you believe the company cannot function without you?" "Yes," Karan replied confidently. "I am sure of it." Then Mr. Roy advised, "Take a day off. Let them manage without you." Surprised by the suggestion, Karan hesitated, but eventually agreed and left without listening to what Mr. Roy was about to tell him. The next day, he took his first leave in years. When he returned, the manager called him. "Karan," the manager said, "your absence was deeply felt. Several processes came to a halt without your expertise. We now see how critical your role is. As a token of appreciation, we have promoted you to senior technician." Karan couldn't believe his ears. He thanked his mentor for the advice, thinking he had unlocked the secret to success. From then on, whenever he felt unappreciated, he would take a day off, confident that his absence would remind the company of his importance. Months later, Karan's routine of frequent absences started to disrupt operations. One day, his manager summoned him again, but this time the news was grim. "Karan," the manager said solemnly, "we have decided to let you go. While your contributions have been valuable, your frequent absences have made it difficult to rely on you. We need someone consistent in this role." Stunned and devastated, Karan returned to Mr. Roy for guidance. "I don't understand," Karan said. "I followed your advice exactly. Why did this happen?" Mr. Roy sighed. "You listened to only half the lesson, Karan. I told you that people notice a light bulb only when it stops working. But you left before I could tell you the second half." "What is the second half?" Karan asked eagerly. "A light bulb that flickers too often will eventually be replaced," Mr. Roy explained. "Reliability is as important as excellence. People value consistency. By taking frequent absences, you undermine the trust others had in you." The lesson hit Karan like a lightning bolt. He realized his mistake. Mr. Roy continued, "In life, balance is key. Show your worth, but never let yourself be taken for granted. At the same time, remain dependable and consistent. Excellence without reliability is like a flame that burns brightly but fades too quickly." Karan thanked his mentor and resolved to rebuild his career with this newfound wisdom. Dear friends, in life, whether in your career or relationships, balance is essential. Don't let yourself be taken for granted, but also ensure you remain reliable and consistent. True success comes when you strike this delicate balance.